We are stoked about these cues right here. These are a part of a series that is only 1 through 5. That is it. Now what you see on the table right here is number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 1 is already sold. These are very unique. You will never see any other Jacoby cues just like these. Again, there's only been 5 made, and number 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the only ones at this time that are remaining. This is called the Kid series. The Kid. These were designed with Brandon Jacoby and Patrick Smith. Patrick Smith is a writer, a player, and a pool enthusiast. He used to go by the nickname The Kid or the Missouri Kid. He worked hand in hand with Brandon Jacoby to make a one-of-a-kind design, and they only produced 5 of these cues right here. They are all 58 inches. They are all radial pin, and they each come with the Jacoby Ultra Pro shafts. Standard size, 29 on the shafts, 29 on the butts. Now, what I want you to notice here, and then I'll give you some close-ups on these, okay? So what you're looking at is Tigerstripe maple, Malachite, Cocobolo, Tulipwood, and Ebony. Let me repeat that again. Tigerstripe maple, Malachite, Cocobolo, Tulipwood, and Ebony. And then, if that is not enough, boy, oh boy, oh boy, Brandon went over the top. You have Arizona Jade, which is very exotic. Notice that the Arizona Jade inlays, okay, if you notice right there, they're very, very, very unique. And then they have an ebony eye inside. So they're meant to be like eyes. The iris of the eye right there, if you notice, is the Arizona Jade. And then the inside is, again, ebony. Look at the leaves. I want you to really, really notice how intricate this design actually is, okay? So the leaves right there, those are made out of malachite. I love the way malachite looks when it's used in a cue with a wood like the Cocobolo that you're seeing here, okay? And this is some premium stuff. The other part about it is this. If you notice the designs, and I'm gonna spin the cue here, okay? This is the number 2 cue. The weights vary by a little bit on each of these. You can see the specs on the advertisement here. But if you wanted to adjust the weight, you could easily add weight, okay? And then the wood, of course, varies a little bit. Some are darker, and then some are lighter, okay? But these vines, that's what they're actually called. They are intertwined vines, okay, that have 3-dimensionality. Look at the 3-dimensionality of the intertwined vines, okay? And again, you're looking at Tulipwood, you're looking at Tigerstripe maple. I mean, it's just amazing the amount of work that Brandon put in these cues. And what you're looking at is an extremely good value. We are well under $3,000. These were originally going to go for $3,250. We're not even at $3,000 on these, okay? Where in the world are you going to get this type of work in a unique design that you're never going to see another one like? Okay, now, if you notice in the center of the cue, he continues that intertwined vine design, again, with the 3-dimensionality right there, okay? So when you spin it, look at that. Outstanding. Okay, there is a total of 161 inlays in each cue. 161 inlays. Again, radial pins, multiple types of wood, malachite, and then the Arizona Jade with the ebony in the center. I'm looking at the number 3 cue now. You can see how the Cocobolo varies a little bit from each. Now here's something that is very subtle and you wouldn't see it, and it may come up on camera, it may not. Look in between right there how he's got the jade, the malachite, and then you've got the Cocobolo. There's some type of a gold type inlay in the center. Great job, Jacoby Custom Cues, for making these beautifully designed cues. And then shout out to Mr. Patrick Smith, who is a very good player, a pool enthusiast, an author, and a businessman that worked in close proximity with Brandon Jacoby to create these designs right here that you're looking at right here. What a creative design. I'm going to show you a little close-up on that one right there as well. So again, 161 inlays, only 5 ever made in this special custom series. Extremely good price on these. You can see all the specs, the pricing, everything. Now look at this right here. Look at that wood in number 4. How about that right there? How neat is that? Man, I'll tell you what, the Cocobolo, the Tigerstripe, and the Tulipwood are a very, very, very unique and special combination. Look at that one. What do you think of that right there? Notice the difference in the wood, how it varies from one side to the other. Man, this Cocobolo has always been one of my favorite woods. You never get tired of looking at it, but that Tigerstripe and the Tulipwood just set these things on fire. If you're interested in one or any or all of these cues, you want to buy something that's unique, that's special, you know Jacoby cues play great, and these are custom right here. These are not a production cue. These are custom made and designed. I love how he did those leaves right there. And they are ready for immediate shipping and delivery. If you check out our website, crossroadcues.com, we will mark them sold as they sell. If you are interested or you'd like further information or anything that we can do to help assist you, you can contact us through the contact form on the website, crossroadcues.com. We also have a phone number listed on all of our advertisements that you can call, or you can text, or again, hit that contact form on the website. We've got financing available through multiple financing companies. You can do as little as 0 down and as low as 0% interest, and we ship lightning fast. You're looking at the Kid series right here. Only 1 through 5, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the only ones left. By the time you watch this video, just pay attention as they sell. We'll mark them sold. And again, just inquire with us before you decide on which one you want to make sure that it is still available. They're very similar. Obviously, a little different variations in the wood. And again, the weights can be adjusted, but they're all pretty close. Great job to Mr. Patrick Smith and, of course, Mr. Brandon Jacoby, who wins all those awards and receives all those positive accolades because of his hard work, his creativity, and, hey, guys, the execution speaks for itself. The execution on these cues are simply as good as you're going to find. I mean, everything is just fantastic, and the finishes on his cues are just extremely, extremely nice. I mean, it's hard to pick it up on camera, but just as clear as you're going to get. Everything looks like glass, brand new, unchalked, unplayed, ready for immediate shipping and delivery. Crossroadcues.com, the Kid.